Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report for Sunday, May 11th. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here physically and non-physically, all the dads who are moms, all the moms. Happy Mother's Day, even from the fur babies. They do count. I don't care what anybody says. All right, you guys, here's our graph. Now, on Mother's Day, I was looking for some good new energy. I thought it might be fun to have, but we're still in this kind of release pattern. This is kind of like the grumbles, right? This is a little more intense than the grumbles might be, but still low-lying release energy, kind of irritation. Like I woke up in kind of a bad mood, I'm not gonna lie. Right here, this big push of white energy that has the red all around it came in at about midnight last night, Central Time. For me, this made my dreams super crazy. I actually woke up like startled awake in my bed, which is right about when this ended, and the dreams were super intense. I don't remember now what they were, but this must have been affecting that, pushing on those fears that I had because it was very intense. With release energy like this, it is very common for us to be more spicy than we would normally like to be. Things may be irritating you a little bit more than you would normally like, and you may be a little bit more reactive than you would normally like to be. This is just part of this low level release. There's nothing you need to do to encourage this release. It's just happening. But giving yourself something else to focus on, something that feels better, going outside if you can, grounding, these things will help to transition the energy a little bit better, especially grounding because you're exchanging ions with the earth, and that will help to transition some of the release. But I understand that's not possible always, but you know, if you can, you can. This is one of the Italian graphs, and I wanted to show it to you because do you see this? This is unusual. Now, I also woke up this morning very much with a sense of something was about to break, like something was about to snap. Like, it's almost like I'm trying to think of a good way to explain it. It's kind of like I'm working with a group of people, and in this group, I have become aware that there are one or two people that are not doing their job, or they're lying about something's going on with these two people. I'm aware, but nobody else in the group seems to be aware. But there's this sense of other people in the group are starting to figure it out, and it's about to come to the surface or about to snap. Now, obviously, I work for myself, so this isn't related to my work, but this is the feeling I have. It's almost like something's about to the best word to have is snap. I will tell you, I don't have any fear around it, but I'm kind of aggravated with it. Like, why is it taking so long? Or we need to deal with this. And it's really hard to articulate the feeling, but I wanted you to know that this energy is unusual, and I think it's part of what's fueling it for me. It almost looks like two different frequencies on top of each other, one here and one here. And it feels like they're trying to work together, but they're not. And this, I feel like, is the other frequency for me. What the other frequency represents, I wish I could tell you, I don't know. But this other frequency feels almost like interference in my system. I think that's the best way I can explain it. Something feels off. It feels weird. Something feels very strange to me today, and I don't know really how else to explain it. But on the main graph, this is what's going on today. You got a little bit of the grumbles coming in. So just be mindful that you're not getting too spicy or letting something drag you out of your integrity. You want to make sure you respond the way that feels good to you. All right, here's our cards for today. So I feel like today's message is pretty important. What my guides are saying is sometimes it can feel like a setback when something happens, but it's all part of healing old wounds and letting go of old patterns. So on the days where you feel like nothing's changing on the outside, it's usually because there's a lot of old stuff happening on the inside that you're letting go of, part of that healing. My guides are saying this is a way to bring us into a state of empowerment. This is our time, friends, and we have to learn once again to trust ourselves because we've been told so many times that we can't. But in the process, we have to lay the tracks for a new road, right? As we lay the tracks for this new road, sometimes we have to blow up the mountains around it. Man, that's not easy. So sometimes it's uncomfortable. But as you blow up the mountains, you get to see through the sun. You get to see yourself in a new way. And as that comes forward, the path that you've been looking for has unrolled in front of you, and it was there all along. But friends, sometimes we have to heal some wounds. And sometimes that makes us feel like we're stuck, but you're not. You're relearning some empowerment, and you're laying tracks for something new. It is a gorgeous day, isn't it? All right, let's get ourselves ready for today. We are going to set our intentions in the now and ground ourselves right here in Mother Earth. Are you ready? Because I am. All right, take a nice big deep breath in and release. Drop your shoulders and just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's just getting started. The sun is just waking up. So what are you going to do with it? How are you going to choose to focus, and what are you going to choose to do? Today we should celebrate ourselves. Let's do it all together. It's a great day, friends. It's a great day.